Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Through the Seasons. Well, everybody's been wanting to see it, so I figured I'd go ahead and post this year's elk hunt. And while it's not the best self-filmed hunt that I've done or that I've shared, I think it's pretty darn good given the circumstances, so enjoy.
I think they're close. I think they're right down here.
If you want to maximize your success in your calling efforts, get as close as you possibly can, you physically can, to the elk before you start calling. And that's exactly what I'm doing here.
The one is still bugling across the valley. But these two have not sounded off. I've got to think they're pretty close. I mean, real close. I'm hesitant to say anything yet until I know exactly where they are. I don't want to give them any clue that I'm here yet. But man, that wind is cold. I think they're right here. I think he's right here somewhere. I think they're just down in that thick stuff right in front of me. Set the camera. Boy, it'd be nice if he bugled. I'm wanting him to sound off again by himself. I want to see how far he is. If he's still another 100, 150 yards down the hill, which I don't think he is, but if he is, I want to get closer before I say the first thing because I think he's got cows. I don't want those cows getting up and moving away just because I don't want another cow around. But also because, like I said, I think I'm going to have to use a bugle and have to try to worry him a little bit. And if I'm close enough, all I need him to do is step out of that thick stuff because to the edge of that thick stuff is 35, 40 yards. Alright, he has not said anything, but I think I'm going to go ahead and give it a try. It's getting cold. The wind is still good. But we have storm clouds coming in from the west. Now, right now, they're north of me. But if we get more storm clouds coming in on top of us, it's going to change and mess up this wind. So I think we're going to try to make something happen.
Alright, now like I said, this bull has cows. If you look down the hill about 35, 40 yards, you'll see that's where it starts getting thick. That's where the bull and the cows are, on the other side of that thick stuff. Well, in the elk module, I talk about the doorway principle all the time, and this is a perfect example of a doorway. And I fully expected, because this bull had cows, that if he responded to my calling, he would come out, he would step out of that thick stuff, pause down there 35, 40 yards, maybe bugle, but he'd look, try to find the cow that he heard, and then he would just turn and he would go back down to his cows. My plan was to kill that bull down there about 35, 40 yards. And so I end up zooming in here in a second and setting the camera up for that scenario. I figured that's where he was going to be. Well, I also talk all the time about, call him to your toes. And what I wasn't expecting was this bull following that script to a T. I should have left the camera alone. I should have left it right where it is, because this bull ends up walking straight up into my lap.
We just killed the bull. I know that wasn't on screen, but we just heart shot a bull and he died within 30 yards. He's a big 5. Folks, I'm telling you. Oh, thank you, Lord. I've been fighting this wind. 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 I apologize. I know he stepped out of frame to the right. But I think you got the gist. He literally... I shot him. He was standing, see this tree right here? That white or that aspen right there, he walked up to the edge of those deadfall right there and was facing me. I mean, he was facing me perfect. And I am not one that advocates a frontal shot, but the way he was standing and the way, I mean, he's what? Was that 10 yards? 13 yards. 13 yards. He's standing there facing me. And literally the angle that he was standing there, I'm like, his heart's sitting right there. I'm looking right through him. I'm going, his heart is right there. Close my left eye just to double check. Yep, that's right there. Whop! And I mean, he just piled 30 yards down the hill. Let's go get our bull. Thank you, Lord. I'm telling you, you get in close, get the wind right, in that assembly mew, when they are bedded, awesome. Awesome. Let me get backed up. Put that like that. That sucks. Dang it. I knew he was going to step out of frame. But at that range, I mean, he kept coming, and that's the thing, I mean, folks, you got to realize that when I say they know where you are, I am not exaggerating. He came up the entire way and staring a hole right through me. I'm like, how is he? I mean, the Kuyu Verde does a great job, apparently. I mean, he stared a hole through me 3 or 4 times on his way up through. I'm like, how is he not seeing me? Oh, goodness, look at this. This is why. All right, those rage broadheads. He's standing right here, okay? This is where he's standing. You can see the dirt kicked up where he wheeled and turned, okay? He was standing right here. Right straight through there where that pine tree is. That's where I was standing, all right? The whack, all right? So he wheels here. Wha-boom! He wheels. Just hold on, give me 2 seconds. Make sure I'm not seeing my arrow. Okay, he wheels, boom! Takes off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps. Look at this. Those rage broadheads, he's laying right there. Those rage broadheads. When you have a clear shot, they are brutal. They're brutal. I'm not seeing my arrow. Maybe it did not come out, unless it buried. Let's get down. Let's go down and check the bull. Oh, nice 5x6. Look at that bad chicken. Look at that bad chicken. Stone cold dead. I mean, how far was that? That's craziness. Perfect heart shot. But boom, done. I'll take it. I'll take it after this season. I'll take it. I will take it. This over here. Look at that. He's all sticky with sap. That'll work. That'll work. I mean, he is just, his entire rack is just sap. Just sticky, sticky sap. Nice bowl. Nice bowl. Thank you, Lord. I'll take it. I will take it. I will take it. Heck yeah. Point blank, called in with Assembly Mu. Oops. Pretty much on camera. That'll work.